happening, YouTube? Coach Ishak checking in with you guys, and before we get started off with today's video, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit context as to what you'll be watching. Okay, so for those of you who haven't been following along my journey, I've been in contest prep since the beginning of the year. Well, actually a little before the beginning of the year, since December of 2018, and I'm still dieting. I've been dieting for a total of around 40 weeks now, and I've gotten down to super low body fat percentages, which you're gonna see in this video. So I've actually been getting my body fat tested throughout the duration of this contest prep, right? So my first Dexa scan, those of you who don't know what a Dexa scan is probably one of the most accurate ways of getting your body fat tested. Those of you who are unfamiliar with the Dexa scan or what it is, it's a machine that was originally created to measure bone density, right? But it does a really great job as far as measuring total fat mass and total lean tissue goes. So the first time I got a Dexa scan done was about 6 weeks out from California Natural Muscle Mayhem, which was the first show of the season for me, and I was at around 11%. And then before the show, so a week out from my first show, California Natural Muscle Mayhem, I got it tested again, and I came up at 8%. This was the first Dexa scan I got done, and as you could see, total body fat percentage here is 11.5%. Now, I couldn't find the second one where I actually tested at 8%. It's most likely in my car, but like I said, I got that done around a week out, okay? And for California Natural Muscle Mayhem, I competed as a novice, and I ended up taking the novice class, right? I took first place in the novice class, and then I had a second show thereafter, and only 3 weeks after in Florida, the Max Hype Supernatural. So 3 weeks actually isn't a lot of time to make a substantial amount of improvements, but I managed to get down from 8% to a total of this was done at Chris's lab, okay, which you're gonna see in the video, but this came out at 6%. That's including my head. If we weren't to account for the head, total body fat percentage just for like my trunk, my leg, everything below the head basically was 5%. Okay, and that's actually really, really lean. That's below the average for my population, and I'm super happy about the results and what I've been able to accomplish throughout the duration of this season. I have one more show that I am competing in, and I'm sitting 3 weeks out from that show today. 3 weeks out, not counting peak week, right? Because the work that needs to be done should be done before peak week. A lot of people expect peak week to be this magical thing that's going to, you know, make or break their physique, but the reality is it won't. It's just icing on the cake, right? So I have all the data that I've been measuring throughout the duration of this prep, and the biggest thing I want you guys to understand when it comes to dieting is that your body adapts in a way to calorie restriction where its main goal is to restore the calorie deficit being created. That's going to influence body fat regain. When we think about how the body, or in what ways or what mechanisms it adapts, it really just boils down to an evolutionary perspective, right? Your body doesn't want to be at those lower body fat percentages, right? And it's going to do everything in its power to get you back to energy balance, aka homeostasis. The reality is like a lot of people don't know what to expect or what to anticipate once they start dieting down. And you know, when someone says they want to be shredded, they don't understand all the baggage that comes with it, right? Me personally, I would never diet down to these body fat percentages, these lower body fat percentages, especially if I wasn't competing, right? It's not worth it. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you some insights and give you some context to this video. And without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy the video footage. Thank you again, Chris, for taking me to the lab, letting me geek out, and giving me a $300 Dexa scan. Shish. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and we will talk soon. Yo, this is the statue my boy CB takes some pics with always, and we're about to get a Dexa scan. Currently sitting 4 days out, and heading into depletion, aka peak week. We're gonna get a Dexa scan to get some baseline measurements, see how much progress was made. The biggest thing we have to consider is that, you know, it's a different machine, so it's calibrated differently, and the one that Chris specifically uses is calibrated more towards the athletic population, and the Dexas that I was getting in San Diego could have potentially been calibrated more towards the general population, right? So I'm excited to see these results, and then I have a quick pump, upper session, depletion, and yeah.
Track velocity, bar speed, power. Yeah, man, like some studies that we've done in the past, rather than utilizing RPE or a percentage of their 1RM, we utilize a specific velocity. So the athlete needs to be moving the bar within this range, this specific speed.
Consistently.
For each rep. And once they don't hit that speed, the set stops. So that's how we're measuring fatigue, rather than it being a subjective feedback kind of thing.
Okay.
It's all objective.
Yep.
You got values?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's tracking bar speed each rep, right? So meters per second is what we're using. You can set a threshold, so let's just say you wanted to move the bar at 1 meter per second and that was your range. You have to stay there. If not, you decrease load, increase load, whatever it is, or you just stop the set. So you stay within a certain range. So has to be running in direction 5 or 7 go this way, which is harder. So like if I did upper pec, it would have to run this way. But the sternal, it would have to run that way.
Costal would have to run down.
Like, yeah, lateral fibers would be there. You know what I'm saying? So, do that. Flex.
You want me to take him through our bar or anything?
Yeah, he's not fast. Just one? No, both. Just grab both. Here. Does that make sense? Lighting in here is pretty decent.
Okay, I want to sit back in like a chair.
Alright, I want to Dexa you. I want to Dexa you and I want to,
Get a pump.
and I want to eat.
Yeah, I want to eat too. I'm starving.
Starving.
This way?
Head that way. What were you last time?
8.
That's this time.
I'm gonna say, yeah, 6.8. Ready? I'm gonna give you 6.3. 6.1.
Oh wow! I'm happy
Pretty lean.
about that. I'm happy about that.
Your right arm's your leanest body part, 3.9%.
Holy shit! What are my legs?
Your right leg has more mass.
By how much?
I'll tell you in a minute. I gotta do the math. But your right leg's 5.6 and your left leg's 6.5. Why is your right quad has more feathering and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your
We were
trunk.
talking about that earlier.
Yeah. Your trunk is 4.7. Actually, your body fat, you can actually look at this value, is 5.2 cumulative. You're 6.1 including your head fat, which doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
Brain fat, right? 18%. So yeah, that's great. Solid, bro.
We made it happen.
That's it.
The work is done.
The work is
and
done.
then it's time to just wait till do the depletion work. Wait till Thursday, and then we start loading
Yeah.
carbs. Bring on the carbs. I'm ready for all the carbs.
Party.
Potatoes, sweet potatoes. This is the infamous Big J, Little J. I've heard both. I've heard
Call him
both.
Hater CB on IG.
Oh shit, Hater CB.
Yeah.
I don't hate on anybody. He's the
Hurricane
hater.
2020. That's what I'm gonna say. 2021.
Life is good.
Alhamdulillah.